Hi everyone, welcome to another YouTube video that you can't see necessarily. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm blind, so I can't look in the viewfinder, and it's always been more about what you can hear on this channel than about what you can see. So I want to take a second and say Aira's wonderful. Aira is, in case you don't know, in case you haven't watched one of my many videos where I've talked about it, Aira is an app that connects highly trained, sighted people with blind people who need their assistance. And they can do things like, one of my favorite things to have them do is to remote into my computer and help me with websites that maybe aren't as easy for blind people to navigate with their programs that read the screen out loud to them. They can also help you map out if you are one of these blind people who are able to take city buses and trains, but have a hard time knowing which train is which or catching the correct train, or just need some confirmation. Am I at this location? They will help with that. They'll do a lot of things, including looking at a TV screen. You turn the TV on, you call them on the phone, you say, I can't tell what's on the screen. Would you explain to me what's on the screen? I literally just got off the phone with an Aira agent. Well, phone, it's like a FaceTime type of technology that we use in the Aira app. And I watched my show on Friday, and I didn't understand what they were talking about. They had a whole discussion. And it made no sense to me. I thought, well, maybe since I follow this person on Twitter who's at the center of that, maybe she'll tweet about it. She tweeted about it, but only what was said in the show. So I was hoping I could get Aira to look at the picture and see what they were talking about. I couldn't find a picture to open. I'm reading all these discussions, all these comments, and people are saying how much they love her or how much they don't love her. Some people were not all that nice. And then there was still no... Finally, literally, the Aira agent had to Google the terms that were being used in the tweets, or the term that, the concept that was being brought up in the tweet, to find the news article. I suppose I could have just turned that section of the show on and said, show me, or tell me what's on the screen. But she literally had to call it up and find it and watch it on her end and say, oh, here's what it's about, for me to understand what the hell they were talking about. You guys, television advertisers and anyone else, Aira is great, but I don't want to have to call them every time I'm watching TV. You know, like I said, I know the V in TV stands for vision, but there are 253 million, I really need to memorize that number, 253 million people, according to the World Health Organization, who are too blind to see like a sighted person, whether that means can't see very well but can still see, but still can't see well enough to see the screen the way a person could if they had 20/20 vision, or like me, can't see my hand in front of my face. We're too blind to see the screen like a sighted person. And for us, the more you can describe what you're showing in the picture, the better we are. I'm talking to the YouTubers out there. I'm talking to the newscasters out there. I'm talking to the TV producers out there. I'm talking to the local TV reporters who want to push their reports that they're going to be, hey, if you're local and you're interested in this, I'm going to be doing a report on this. You'll want to watch. And don't bother to tell me what time to watch or what day to watch. They were doing so good with that. And then one of them, for one, completely started forgetting again. The other one seems to be doing pretty good at it, but just on behalf of myself and the other 252 million people, 253 million people, on behalf of myself and the other 250, I can't do math like that. If it was 9,000, I would say on behalf of myself and the other 8,999. On behalf of myself and the 252,999,999 other blind people in the world. Please, if you're going to make a YouTube video, describe some of your pictures. Don't just have music over top of pictures with no words. If you're a local news reporter making a preview to tell us about your investigative report coming up, don't forget to say Monday night at 6. If you're a national news anchor, don't forget to say, gee, coworker, we've had a lot of tweets come in asking, are you on fire? And if you watch this picture, you see there's a fire. Literally, there's a fire outside, and it looks like it's coming in and almost ready to touch you. Are you okay? Actually, you're good. There's a fire outside our studio. The firemen are out there right now trying to get it under control. But we're okay. We're good in here. We don't have to evacuate. You know, say something like that. Don't just say, don't just say, you look like you're on fire. I thought maybe there was some news I was missing. I thought maybe I had missed the announcement of something wonderful happening to you, and which I still might have missed. I hope you'll reiterate if I did miss anything. But I'm thinking probably I didn't, and it was just this picture. But people that are so reliant on pictures, please keep in mind that there are some people that don't get anything out of them. And yeah, we have Aira. Aira is wonderful. I'll keep talking great things about Aira probably for the rest of my life. But just because Aira's there doesn't mean we want to have to call them every minute of our lives to talk us through getting something out of every moment I spend on the TV, because no one bothers to say what's on the screen enough to I mean, I would even drop a little bit of this wisdom to the local traffic reporter. I like this guy. I love his segment. But in a few weeks, you'll see a driving me crazy reaction video where I literally had to call Aira because we watched Driving Me Crazy, and what I got out of it was that there was something about this car that was just crazy. And Chris's coworkers were reacting. Chris was saying, yeah, I don't know if this is legal or not. I've reached out to the DMV and I haven't heard back. I ended up having to call Aira to understand what it was about this car. And now that I've had the thing described to me, yeah, that would drive you crazy. Why does he have those crazy things on his car? That's wild. But, you know, what I'm trying to say is, as wonderful as Aira is, Those of us who are too blind to see the screen like a sighted Those of us who are too blind to see the screen like a sighted person, when your mouth conspires against you and you can't get the words out like you want them to come out. The point is, even though Aira is there and it's great, just because it's there and it's great and it's there to describe things, should not mean those of us who are too blind to see the screen like a sighted person should have to have them on the phone every minute that we're watching TV. Please, people who are making TV and YouTube, have it in the back of your mind that there are people who want to get something out of your media, but we're watching television and videos with our ears. Hashtag watch with my ears. Hashtag can't see the picture. Hashtag audio is everything. Hashtag how about a little description? Thank you for watching. Please follow me on Twitter, or if you really want to, on Facebook. Check out the description below for information about Aira and other services and petitions that I believe in. And I'll see you in the next video when you hear what I have to say.